I wanted to ask how you would describe the current state of the opposition in Syria.
Well, the opposition is gaining in strength. It is increasingly gaining territory. At the same time, the regime is, as I indicated in my statement, is experiencing shortages in manpower and logistics. That said, the opposition is still fragmented. There are literally hundreds of these opposition battalions of varying strengths and cuts, and there are attempts being made by the opposition to bring some overarching command and control to that. The bad news in all this, I believe, with respect to the opposition, of course, is the increasing prevalence of the al-Nusra Front, which is the al-Qaeda in Iraq offshoot that has gained strength both numerically and otherwise in Syria. And they've been pretty astute about this, and that they are, where they can, providing more and more municipal services in what is a very terrible situation from a humanitarian standpoint. As well, there have been a growing infusion of foreign fighters that have been attracted to the conflict in Syria who have joined the opposition. And so the opposition, in my view, and the al-Nusra Front specifically, has been very astute about that. The question, of course, comes up, how long will Assad last? And our standard answer is his days are numbered. We just don't know the number. I think our assessment is he is very committed to hanging in there and sustaining his control of the regime.
How would you assess Iran's overall the role that they're playing in Syria today?
Well, increasingly they're being drawn into Iran, both in terms, or into Syria, both in terms of providing material aid and as well advice and to the extent of organizing militias and this sort of thing. So Iran, together with their surrogate, the Hezbollah, have a huge stake in keeping Syria under control of the regime. That would be a tremendous loss, strategic loss for the Iranians if the regime falls.
You mentioned that Assad's days are numbered. How do you think Iran is going to or will react to a post-Assad Syria?
Well, I think they will try to, that's one of the reasons they're investing in, most materially and with advisors and some fighters, is to maintain their interest in their physical presence there. So whatever form some successor regime takes, or if there's fragmentation, that they would at least have a foothold in Syria. I'm saying that so we really don't know what their strategy is.